I have been thinking about installing a air cleaner in my garage for quite a while. And actually, what happened was, I had an old rabbit air HEPA air purifier, which I'd used for making a tissue culture hood. And I'd actually upgraded the hood to a stronger fan. So I decided that, I will, the old unit that was still there, I could use that in the garage. And this is what I kind of ended up with. So this is installed on the ceiling in a swing down mount, so I can easily swing it down to remove the filter. I think this diagram might make a bit more sense. There was a beam in the garage on which I installed a hinge, and on that hinge the filter unit would swivel up and down. On the right there is a thing to kind of hold it in place, a little brown colored stuff. So I started with finding studs in the beam. This is kind of a wooden box beam, and attached piano hinges, into the joist, and some that went into plastic plugs into the drywall. And then I attached the hinge to the board on the filter unit, so the unit now hung down from the ceiling. You can see it here is resting on top of the ladder. The top is attached to the hinge. And once I had that, I measured, how far I would need to kind of do the swivel points, where the end of the unit would be held. Found studs, screwed this kind of brace that I had prepared before into the ceiling, and then attached to swivel brackets, which I made from oak strips. And there were some old curtain rod holders that I used as L-shaped supports. Once these were in place, and sorry, I think in the next one I'm kind of showing you how that oak strip kind of swivels up a bit. Sorry about the out of focus thing. So when I swivel it up, the filter can be released. When it's swiveled down, it holds the filter in place. So this is kind of neat and easy way to hold it. I think this view shows it quite clearly how that L-shaped bracket is holding the filter in place. This view, you can see where the hinge is, and it's held by the two supports. Then I connected the mains cord, put the electronics onto into the kind of what I call the front now, kind of screws and the thing. There's also a dust sensor board which I kind of attach back on, and it was ready for live action. So I powered it on, so things still worked after all the abuse. And it is just a quick video showing how I use a remote control to kind of turn it on. This is pretty helpful having that remote control, so I didn't need any remote switches or something of that sort. And I think in a few seconds you'll hear the fan come on. That's it, guys. Finally have cleaner air in my garage. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.